concerted effort to get some guys who didn't get touched in the first half.
Yeah. I thought their mixing of defenses, kind of kept us out of sorts a little bit, offensively, just in a rhythm. We're still finding ways to score, but it wasn't in our normal way. So I thought their switching defenses was good on Franny's part. You just know, going into the game that they're gonna get shots. Their offense is gonna generate some shots. They're gonna put you in some difficult situations. We wanted to be better defensively. We weren't as good as I'd like to be, but just looking at their numbers, they were gonna put some points on the board. And so I was just hoping that we would be patient enough on the offensive end within the changing of their defenses that we were going to continue to generate some good shots. And I thought we had a good stretch where we got some defensive stops and were able to kind of push the lead up and control the second half.
There was one stretch early in the second half where it was like a track meet, and to your credit, you were able to match them basket for basket, and you're able to maintain that slight working margin.
Yeah, and I just thought we did a good job of working through some possessions where there was zoning man and finding the open man, and we were able to make some shots in that stretch.
Paulie seems like he's a patient guy.
Yeah,
a shooter.
he
He seems to find his spots.
Sometimes he's too patient for me. I'd like to see him. I thought he had a few shots he probably could have taken the night that he didn't take, but he's just such an unselfish kid.
You were able to just kind of patch DJ up enough, and get him out there. I don't know, it was maybe 80%, or I don't think it was 100%, but he was, obviously gave you a lift, just been being out there.
Yeah, in the second half, he made some shots and got some rebounds. For a guy that was hurt, he finished with 9 points and 3 assists and 5 rebounds. It's pretty good numbers for a guy that was injured.
Tom seems to find his ways too.
Yeah, he's just another guy. He doesn't care about scoring. He just doesn't. And I thought in the second half he asserted himself on the offensive glass. He had 2, and the run that we made, I thought he really asserted himself on the glass, and that was big for us.
You consider Lafayette a dangerous opponent just from the standpoint that they're in last and you're in first, and you're the preseason favorite, and they kind of put all their bullets in, beating the favorite, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I told our guys I was really concerned going in. I didn't think we practiced that well going into this game. I was concerned. I knew, just from playing against Franny's teams, I know what they're like. They're playing without their best player, who's one of the best players in the league, Heinrich, who's a terrific player. They're playing without him, so they're playing shorthanded. So you just knew they were going to give a great effort today, and they did.
Has this unselfishness been a process, or do these kids come here being that, and that's just kind of worked its way out?
It's what we preach all the time. We want to play hard and we want to play unselfishly. It's what we talk about all the time. But also we have guys that are good kids. We have really good. I was left with 3 seniors and Malik Thomas and that crew that were just terrific kids. So it was easy to buy into that. And all those guys had won in high school. DJ Irvin won a state title. DJ won big. Dom won big. Travis won big in high school. So they understand what it takes to win, And then we brought some recruits in, and those guys had won big too. So it's been, it's been a nice fit for us. But yeah, I think it's partly because of what we talk about, but also is the type of kids that we have.
Malik Thomas, he statistically had one of his best games this season. What was he doing well?
Well, I thought in the second half he just did a great job. I thought he made a lot of mental mistakes in the first half. In the second half, he was much better. He was able to drive the ball. He made a 3. He got on the off. He had 4 offensive rebounds. He had 5 assists. That's a very good game for 29 minutes. He played very well.